Friends, chocolate panna cotta with a strawberry and Grand Marnier sauce. Delicious, super easy to make. Remember, if you like the video, we need you to subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up. Okay, friends, today we're going to make a chocolate panna cotta, dark chocolate panna cotta. We're going to serve with a strawberry and Grand Marnier sauce. Super easy to do. You just got to make it ahead, probably a day ahead before your dinner party. Let's start with our strawberry sauce. I got beautiful strawberries in here from, this is the time of the year where we got beautiful strawberries in Florida. So I'm going to take a little bit of sugar. Sometimes they're not so sweet, A little bit of sugar right there. It might look like a lot of sugar, but trust me, they're not that very sweet. So, and then we're going to put a little bit of Grand Marnier in there. That you have to measure carefully, And then you take a spoon right there and you mix them. All right. Now the best thing to do with this, friends, is to do it the day before you want to make that sauce, so you can make it way ahead when you have strawberries that are in season. When strawberries are fresh and in season, you should buy extra and make the sauce. And you can freeze it. I like to freeze everything. And freeze is beautiful. There's no reason not to. Right now, the beautiful season for it, so why not? Let's just freeze it. So we take it like this, we put this in the refrigerator, and every couple of hours, if you think about it, just give it a little mix like that. And then what we're going to do, when they're all mixed and everything in the next 24 hours, we're going to put it in a food processor. And guess what we're going to have? Look at this. You see? This is a fresh strawberry sauce. It's beautiful. It's not a coulis. It's just a sauce. Coulis, we're going to make a mixed berry coulis, much thicker than you can make decoration with it. This is fresh. In the bottom of a plate, you put a chocolate panna cotta on top of it. It's going to be delicious. All right? So let's make the panna cotta. First thing we're going to do is we're going to use gelatin. And when you use gelatin, you want to make the gelatin bloom. And that will allow the gelatin to dissolve perfectly. All right, we're going to let it bloom. You just put a little bit of milk on top of it and just let it bloom. And don't worry about a thing. You don't need to do anything else. Just do this. Just mix it up like this and leave it alone, okay? You don't need to do much. We're going to warm up. We're going to warm up some cream. I got half a cup of cream right here. And we're going to put a little bit of milk in here, and we're going to save a little bit of the milk to dilute the cocoa powder. I got beautiful cocoa powder right there that we're going to add, and that's going to give us the beautiful dark color of the panna cotta. This is a German cocoa powder. Get yourself a really good cocoa powder. Mix it up, you see right there, by putting a little bit of liquid first. You mix it up really good, and that guarantees you're not going to have any lumps of your cocoa powder. Okay, I like to do this. Very simple, you see. All right, this is all you need to do. Very simple. All right, we're going to take the rest of our milk. We're going to put it in here. And this mascarpone, we're going to put some, this panna cotta, we're going to make it with mascarpone. So you don't have mascarpone, you can put cream cheese. And I like to put it all in there, all in my pot to melt. And I'm going to put my cocoa powder on top of it. I'm going to put everything in a pot to come to boil until it's nice and smooth. Really simple. You see, we're going to put it all in there. We're going to put some sugar in there. This is really a simple dessert. Then this is some chocolate. And go to our website, you'll get the recipe. And we're going to melt all this until it's nice and smooth, okay? And in a minute, you see, you're noticing that the gelatin is blooming. You need to let it bloom before it can dissolve. And then we're going to bring it to boil until this is all beautiful, nice and smooth, okay? Very simple. Very simple. We're also going to flavor this with some orange zest. Let me take all that stuff out of the way so it's not in the middle of everything that I do right there. And this is the microplane grater. I see so many people using this tool the wrong way. They put the orange on top of the tool. That's not how you do it. You put the tool on top of the orange. Because if you go like this, you don't know where you went, and you're going to go to the same place, which means you're going to get the pith, and we don't want to get the pith. So look, see the way I'm doing it? You don't get the pith when you do this. You see? You never go to the same place twice. I hope you can see all this. You see? Right there. Let me take this out of the way so you can really see what I'm doing. You see? Right there. And look. See right there, I didn't go to the same place once. I didn't get the pith. And look. See how much I got? Right there, half of an orange. See how much I got? Fabulous, right? I'm telling you, this is really easy. All right, look at our gelatin right there, folks. See? Gelatin just bloomed. We're going to take that gelatin. We're going to put it all in there. We're going to put it all in there. And then we are ready to make sure we mix it all up until it's smooth as silk, friends. Smooth as silk. You see, look. Very simple to do. Sometimes the mascarpone doesn't melt quite right away, but it will, I promise you. By the time we're done, right now it looks kind of funny, but we're not going to let it bother us because we got the immersion blender. And the immersion blender is going to make everything really, really nice and smooth. You see, look. Ooh. That's always a good way to do it, you see, friends? Right there. So we don't need it to be so hot, so I'm going to turn that heat off. I want it to be very smooth, okay, look. But remember, that gelatin has to come to boil. With the bloom at first, and then it comes to boil, and then right there. Right there, beautiful. You see? This is one of my favorite desserts. I love this. It's so easy to make. I'm telling you, friends, this is beautiful. Look at this. All right. So, now all we need to do is to flavor it with the orange. You see? Mix all that in. See how simple that was to make? See how simple? You notice everything I make is so simple? Everything I make is simple, friend. Cooking, learning how to cook is easy, friends. Okay, it really is. Everybody can become a great cook. Now, at this point, if your mixture, it's not smooth as silk, and you see some little bits of cheese that have not completely melted yet, you may want to wait until it is, or put it through a fine mesh strainer if you want. But right here, I'm looking beautiful, so I'm not worried about a thing. Everything looks beautiful, so all I'm going to do now is I am going to pour this in my measuring cup that I have right there, and I'm going to take it. See right there, it's beautiful. Nice and smooth. And I'm going to take all this out of the way, and I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to pour them in those little glass ramekin. I have little glass ramekin. Then I've been, let me clean up my mess. Right there, a glass ramekin. Then I took a time to spray lightly with a little non-stick spray. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour my panna cotta right there. Just right there, just right above the ring. Right there. And right there, friends. We're going to refrigerate those for a few hours. It's best if you refrigerate them overnight, really. It really is better if you refrigerate them overnight. And this right there is a panna cotta. How simple was that? And we're going to flip them, take them out of the mold, serve them with a strawberry sauce, and we'll make a little Bailey's whipped cream to go on top of it. And this is going to be delicious. We're going to put them in the refrigerator, and we'll see you guys in 24 hours. Okay, well, 24 hours went by. We are now ready to go. And there's only 3 left. They were delicious. So now I am going to plate it. And all I'm doing, my friend, is I'm taking the strawberry sauce. Remember how I made this, right? Fresh strawberry, a little sugar, put it in the food processor with a little Marnier, and strain it through a fine mesh strainer, and you have yourself a strawberry sauce, which has nothing to do with strawberry coulis. That I do frozen fruit, and I'll explain that when I make it. Right? So now we're going to take our panna cotta right there. They come right out. Remember, we sprayed them a little bit. They're a little fragile, so be careful. All right? And put them in, and you see, if you do it correctly, the sauce will spread out, and then we're going to take just a little bit of whipped cream, just a nothing whipped cream, and then we'll take a little cookie, and voila, chocolate panna cotta. You can all do this. If you don't have a chocolate cookie like that, you can put a strawberry and fan a strawberry on top with a little mint leaf also. It's a beautiful way to present it. Very simple. I know you can all do this.